Hello and welcome to Select 10. Netflix films had a decent year in 2023, but there are already enough excellent movies that enthralled viewers worldwide in 2023, keeping them on the edge of their seats and moving them to emotions. These flicks, which ranged from thrilling action sequences to suspenseful dramas, struck a chord with viewers and rose to the top of the Netflix streaming chart. Now let's look at the top 10 Netflix original movies that have been most watched and contributed to entertainment in 2023. Now let's start the video. Number 10. The Pale Blue Eye. Even if it does not rank among Bale's greatest works, this mystery thriller is nevertheless worth seeing. The protagonist of the tale is former investigator Augustus Lander, who enlists the aid of sharp-witted West Point freshman, Edgar Allan Poe, in order to assist him in cracking a gory murder case at the U.S. Military Institute. The story of the movie has an element of the paranormal, which kind of makes it interesting and keeps you watching till the very end. Although it may not be a particularly unforgettable movie, it does have a staggering 120,500,000 hours of viewing time, though I doubt it reached its maximum potential audience. All things taken into account, this film is ultimately a modest hit. Number 9. We Have a Ghost. It is a 2023 supernatural horror comedy film, directed by Christopher Landon. The movie centers on Kevin's family members who relocate and suddenly become famous on internet forums after discovering Ernest, a spirit who is inhabiting their new house. However, a covert government organization targets Kevin and Ernest as they look into the enigma surrounding Ernest's background. When crowds of people, journalists, and government representatives swarm Kevin's house, it becomes up to Kevin and his clever colleague Joy to solve the puzzles surrounding Ernest's history and provide him with the necessary peace before it's too late for him. The movie has a good beginning but gradually becomes unsettling due to a weak narrative and lack of believability. Nevertheless, this haunting adventure is passably entertaining, despite having a disorganized plot, and thanks to its humorous combination of family comedy, horror satire, and ghostly story, it have received a 124,400,000 hours of watch time, which is pretty good. Number 8. AKA. It is a foreign-language crime action movie, but regardless of that, it has generally garnered favorable feedback. And don't worry, it is available in English audio as well. It's probably one of those underappreciated treasures that more people should see. Having said that, it is one of the better films on this list and has received 125,900,000 hours of total viewing time since its premiere. The plot revolves around an elite classified officer who, after breaking into a criminal organization, finds his ethical standards tested. All starts when he forges a surprise connection with the boss's young child and discovers a shocking secret that changes the course of his life forever. Despite having a well-known plot, this movie was incredibly enjoyable because of the brilliantly directed action scenes. Number 7. Nowhere. It is a 2023 survival thriller film, directed by Albert Pinto. This new thriller is incredibly suspenseful and has grown into an enormous hit. Having received 155,600,000 hours of viewing so far, it is currently the second most viewed non-English movie on Netflix ever. The movie takes place in a dystopian Spain, where a severe lack of supplies has created a horrifying condition in which the elderly, the young, and the pregnant are murdered because they are considered to be a burden to the community. Mia, a pregnant lady, and her boyfriend pay a shipping organization to get them out of the nation and into a safe place, but things take a sharp turn when they part ways, and Mia ends up stranded at sea in a cargo container with nothing in it. Ana Castillo delivered a gripping performance that won't let you leave. The film is a true phenomenon, which is even more impressive given its theme and execution. The film begins on a dark note and becomes darker as the story goes by, and it is a must-see if you want to see a remarkable survival story. Number 6. Your Place or Mine. It is a 2023 romantic comedy film, directed by Aline Brosh McKenna. The narrative centers on two completely different pals, Debbie and Peter. While he flourishes on plenty in New York, she longs for regularity with her kid in Los Angeles. However, craziness sets in when Peter volunteers to watch Debbie kid while she finishes her accounting class in New York since she wants a sitter to watch her son. While he and Debbie's son Jack quickly get close during their week in Los Angeles, Debbie in New York rekindles her long-neglected love for the publishing industry. The movie revolved around the dilemma: are Debbie and Peter merely pals, or do they have a deeper connection or a shared past? The movie has received a good 163 million hours of viewing, given its lower rating, and it may nevertheless appeal to many individuals as a source of fun, not serious entertainment. Check this one out if you're looking for an ordinary romance story with some enjoyable parts. Overall, The standard premise turns out to be a predictable yet entertaining romantic comedy, where the performers are the main attraction. Number 5. Murder Mystery 2. It is a 2023 action comedy mystery film, directed by Jeremy Gerlich. It is a follow-up to the 2019 movie Murder Mystery and centers on Nick and Audrey, two investigators who are having trouble starting their own private investigation firm. However, when their close companion King is abducted during his own extravagant marriage ceremony, they find themselves caught in the middle of a global kidnapping. When they discover they have been set up for the kidnapping, everything goes haywire, and they are compelled to enlist Officer Lawrence's assistance in identifying the true perpetrators. Although this film mystery is interesting, it is predictable, and the first movie was far better. Though the movie offers more funny scenarios, the humor comes from Nick and Audrey's general inexperience, interpersonal disagreements, and unforeseen luck. Nevertheless, despite a weak plot that relies too much on comedy, the movie earned 173,600,000 overall viewing hours, solidifying its place among the top 5 most viewed movies of 2023. Number 4. Extraction 2. It is the 2023 sequel to director Sam Hargrave's blockbuster film, Extraction, which sees Chris Hemsworth continue his role as Tyler Rake. Part 2 was considerably larger, more daring, and more violent than the first, and is a must-see action film of 2023. After suffering severe injuries at the conclusion of the first movie, Rake was healing in quietness. The plot of Extraction 2 centers on yet another exciting mission, in which Rake is called back for another assignment upon discovering that a family is being mistreated by a vicious criminal lord while imprisoned in Georgia. With 201,800,000 hours of viewing time, Extraction 2 is a victorious sequel to one of the most popular films available on Netflix. Hemsworth was great and will undoubtedly become many people's new favorite action hero. Number 3. Luther, The Fallen Son. It is a 2023 crime thriller film directed by Jamie Payne. The film garnered a lot of viewing hours, due in large part to the popular following of the television series Luther and the performance and recognition of Idris Elba. Luther is a smart but disqualified London law enforcement investigator who is compelled to get out of prison in order to find a nasty maniac who taunts him and creates mayhem in the town owing to an unexplained killing. Idris Elba gives a powerful performance with his lonely gaze, but there are major storyline inconsistencies in the situations he is in that make the audience question what the writers of the film were trying. Although the film has an outstanding grand total of 209,700,000 hours of watch time, its overall storyline implementation is not as good as that of the original series. Fans of the show may be disappointed by its absurd plot, but those seeking a good criminal thriller will find it enjoyable. Number 2. The Mother. The most unexpected one is The Mother, a massively star-powered action thriller starring Jennifer Lopez. Lopez portrays the title role of a veteran U.S. Army spy who, after going into hiding, teams up with a member of the FBI to hunt down the thieves who kidnapped her daughter. The narrative doesn't do much to deviate from standard genre conventions, but it's entertaining to watch Jennifer as an assassin put on some impressive actions. Surpassing big blockbusters and eagerly awaited sequels, the film is a successful outcome and has gotten an enormous 265,900,000 hours of watching time under its title, making it the most watched film on Netflix in 2023. Number 1. Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery. This mystery thriller movie was released on December 23, 2022, and its 2023 performance on Netflix was phenomenal. According to official Netflix data through December 2023, the movie has received an astounding 320,300,000 hours of viewing, a touch more than the Jennifer film, The Mother. Daniel Craig plays master detective in this follow-up to the 2019 movie Knives Out, as he takes on a fresh case involving tech tycoon Miles Braun and his dearest strange friends. You will miss the classic mystery-solving style of the first movie, even though the diverse cast and plot keep you guessing the entire time. However, the drama, growth of characters, and narrative were excellent, and the plot twists made for a fun watch. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video. And do subscribe our channel to see more videos related to movies and series suggestions.